All right, this is another question that you want to work on. And as I said that this is given in orthographic views. These are orthographic views, and the candidates that wrote this particular paper were asked to sketch the isometric view of this object, putting these views together to get an isometric view of the object. So what I want to do here is to use the instrument to produce the isometric view. So looking at what we have here, as we are told here that figure 1 shows the views of a casting in first angle projection. And here they said sketch approximately full size the isometric view of the block, making X the lowest point. So we are not doing sketching here. We are not doing freehand sketching. I've done the freehand sketching of this. So now I want to use instrument to produce its isometric view, because from experience, as I said before, that I've seen where a question that was given to some candidate to sketch free-handed was also used in another year, that they should use instrument to produce its isometric view. And that is the reason why I want to show you how you can use instrument to produce the isometric view of this object. This is this great tutor where we work on technical drawing problems. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel and you are a technical drawing student, I will advise you that you subscribe to this YouTube channel and put on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And also don't forget to share my videos with your friends who are technical drawing students. Now let's look at what we are going to do here with these views given to us. As you can see that we have that this is given to us in first angle projection. It means that this is the front elevation or front view, and this is the top view or plan, and this is the end view or side view. That is what we have here. Now here we have that the distance from here to here is 20 millimeters. So distance from here to here is 20 millimeters, from here to here is 45, from here to here is 20. So if we add this together, this will give us 85 millimeters. And distance from here to here is 10, from here to here is 20. So the radius of this circle is 23. The radius or the radius of this circle, diameter of this circle as given here is 30 millimeters. That means the radius is 15 millimeters for this circle, while this semicircle, the radius is 23 millimeters, as you can see here. Now, then coming down to the plan here, the distance from here to here is 50 millimeters. And for these 4 holes that we have here, we are told that 4 holes diameter is 10. Diameter is 10. So these are the things that we have to put together to produce the isometric view of this object. And in every video that I produce on isometric drawing, when we are converting orthographic to isometric, I usually say that when you are given the views like this, make sure you produce or you sketch its isometric view, which will enable you to get the work done quickly. And that is what I have done here. This is what we want to produce. This is it. This is what we want to produce. So I'll be using this and couple with the question given to produce the object. So let's start. So the first thing that you need to do here is to draw a horizontal line like this. Now, after that, with your 30-degree set square, the first thing that I want to do here is to produce the base. This base. Without this, I'll produce the base first, then I will go on and produce it. So let's start with the base. So with your 30-degree set square, draw a line in this direction. Then also draw a line. So from here in this direction, and this is point X, which we are asked to make the lowest point. So that is point X. So the next thing that we want to do here is that, so this is point X now. So this is where we have point X in this diagram now. This is point X. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that distance from here to here is 20. From here to here is 45. From here to here is 20. So that is 85 millimeters. So take a measurement of 85 millimeters. take a measurement of 85 millimeters from here. So this is 85 millimeters. Okay, then on this side here, this is 50 millimeters. So take a measurement of 50 millimeters from point X to the left side. Okay, this is 50. Then draw a vertical line. So at this point X here, draw a vertical line. At this point X, draw a vertical line here. Here also draw a vertical line, and here draw a vertical line here, like this. Now the height, as we are given here, the height from here to here is 30 millimeters. This is 10 millimeters, and this is 20. So 10 plus 20 will give us 30. So take a measurement of 30 millimeters here. So take a measurement of 30 millimeters. And transfer this to this side. Also transfer this to this side. Then we transfer this one to this side. Then transfer from here to the other side like this. Okay, now, all right, so the distance from here to here is 10 millimeters. From here to here is 10 millimeters for this recess. So we take a measurement of 10 millimeters from here. 10 millimeters from here. This is 10 millimeters. Then I'm going to take 20 from this point X, 20 millimeters. So from here also I will produce, this is also 20 millimeters. So here, so we draw a vertical line, a short vertical line here, and also a short vertical line here. Then from this 10 here, so I will draw this. Okay, so draw this here. Then we are going to see a line, as you can see here. So this line here, this line that we have here that goes inward, so we are going to produce it. So there is it, like this. All right, so the next thing that I want to do here is to produce this semicircle that we have here. So produce this semicircle. So first of all, I will start with this part, because for this part, you only see a little part of it, or small part of it. So I'll first produce this one, then I will move on and produce this. Later I will produce this circle. And don't forget that, as we are given here, that the radius of this semicircle, is 23 millimeters. It means diameter is that is 46 millimeters. Diameter is 46 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is that, as we know that distance from here to here is 85 millimeters. So if we divide 85 by 2, that will give us 42 and a half millimeters. So 42 and a half millimeters. So I'm going to divide this into 2 to get that 42.5. So 42 and a half. So there is it. Okay. So I'll transfer this to the front like this. Okay. Then, so I will take 23 to the left, and also 23 to the right here. So 23 from here. Okay. So this is 23. All right, so I'm going to erect a vertical line here. So erect a vertical line here. Here also I will erect a vertical line. Then I will take a measurement of 23 millimeters up. So this is 23. So I'll transfer this to the other side. Here also I will erect a vertical line at this point here. So I will also draw this line, or draw it down. This line also I will draw it down here. So on this line I need to produce it down. Okay, then I will take 23 millimeters down from this point, 23 millimeters. So I'll transfer this to the other side. Transfer this to the other side like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to join this point here, this point here, this middle point. I will join it with this point. Here, this, I want to produce that semicircle. So, and then this point I will join it to this point. So join this point together with this. Then I will join this point here together with this point. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do here is to take my compass, so putting it at this point here, putting it at this point and extending it to this point. So I'm going to draw a curve like this. Okay, so draw a curve here. So I believe you can see the way I did it. So then I will put the pinpoint of my compass at this point, extend it here. Okay, so extend it here. Then I will produce just a little part. I don't need it all. So just produce a little part of it. Okay, so I've drawn part of this. So the little one that I need. So here I'll just bring this down to this point here. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do now is to produce the semicircle at the front. So I will do the same thing that I did for this part, just to produce this square here. So I will do that while I pause the video. Alright, so I've produced the square here. So the next thing that I want to do is to join this point here. So this point in the middle here to this point here. So join this together, and I will join this point and this point together like this. Then I will join this point here, this point here, I will join it together with this. Alright, so then the next thing that I want to do here is to produce the semicircle. So I put the point on my compass here. So putting the pinpoint on my compass here. So I will extend it to this point here. So I draw this like this. Then I will put the pinpoint on my compass at this point here, because we are going to see the whole of this semicircle on this part here. Okay, so then alright, so we have this. Alright, so we have drawn the semicircle. So the next thing to do is to draw the circle itself, that is this circle. We have to draw this circle, and we are told that the diameter of this circle is 30. That means the radius is 15 millimeters. Is 15 millimeters. So from this center here, so from the center here, so we take 15 millimeters. So to the left, 15 millimeters to the right. Then we take 15 millimeters from the center, 15 millimeters down, and 15 millimeters up. Then we form a square. So we form a square like this. So I draw a vertical line here, like this. So here I will draw a vertical line. Then I will draw this line this side, and this line to this side. I'm not sure. I'm looking at this as if this is less than 15. It is less than 15. This is where we have 15. I think it was a mistake. Okay, so this is so I need to join this. Okay, so we have this 4 points now. So we have this 4 points. So here is, so let me call this point A. I want to use 4 center method. This is point A. This is point B. This is point C. And this is point D here. So I will join BD together. So joining BD together, the straight line. Then I will join. So this is point E. This is F. This is G. And this is point H. So I will join CH together. Join CH together. Then I will join CE together. So join CE together. So the work may look rough. Joining CE together. Then I will join So I will join GF together. Sorry. I will join AF together. AF. So join AF together like this. Then AG. I join AG together. Okay. So we have the 4 center now. So this point. So we have this point here and this point here. So this is center 1. This is center 2. So that's center 2. So this is center 3. And this is center 4. So we have those centers. So I put the pinpoint on my compass at this point here, extend to F here. Then I will draw an arc like this. Okay. So draw an arc like this. So the same radius at this point 2 here. Extend to, so I will draw an arc like this. Then I will put it at this point A here, which is point center 3. So extend it to F, then I will draw an arc. So draw an arc like this. Okay. Then I put it at this point here. So extend it here. So draw an arc like this. Okay, so that is the circle. So the circle has been drawn. So we have drawn the circle. So the next thing that I'm going to do here is to join this point together. So with the use of so I join this together with this. So join this together. Okay, so the work is coming out little by little. Then this point, I will join them together. So join this point together like this. Okay, so let me bring out what we have done so far. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay. So this will be a thick line. This will also be a thick line. This is a thick line. So this will be a thick line. All right, so now, so the work is, so the next thing that we want to put here are these circles. We want to put these circles there. So don't forget that the diameter of the circle is 10 millimeters. So we are going to divide. So the distance from here to here is, okay, so this is 14 millimeters. So by divide, 19 millimeters, by divide 19, okay, sorry, this is 20 millimeters. So 20 millimeters by 2, that is 10. So this is 10. So I will also take 10 millimeters here. Okay, so this is 10 millimeters. So I will take this. So take this to this side. And here also, I will also take this backward. Okay, then so I will take 10 from here, so this is 10 millimeters. I will also take 10 from here, so 10 millimeters. I will transfer this. So this down here, this goes, and also this, I transfer it, and it goes backward. Then from the point of intersection, I will take 5 millimeters to this side, 5 millimeters here, and here also I will take 5 millimeters. So this is 5 millimeters, and this is 5 millimeters. So I will transfer this to the other side. Okay, then I will also take 5 millimeters. So I should have done that before. So this is 5 millimeters, and this is 5 millimeters. So this is 5 millimeters. So I may not need to draw the whole of that. So then I will transfer this here, and this. So transfer this and take this to this side. Here also I will. Okay, so now, so I can draw the circle, I form the square. I can draw the circles now. I can draw the circles now. So I'm going to use my hand to draw the circles. Don't forget that isometric circle is an ellipse. So because this is small, so I can easily use my hand to draw it like this. So so for this one, part of it will be hidden. So you can still see this like this by this one. Okay. Alright, so we have the object in place now. We have the object in place. So I need to make this line a thick line. To make this line a thick line. Alright, so this is the object. So we have drawn the object with the use of our instrument. So all you need to do is to practice. So this is the question given to us. So you can screenshot it so that you can practice it. So this is what we get as we have it here when I sketch it. So this is the sketching, and this is what I use the instrument to produce, which is also the same as what we are given. So all you need to do is to practice, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, share my video with your friends who are technical drawing students, and keep on practicing. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. God bless you.